last one, we'll be getting access to the recording. We will also be sharing the recording with our internal community on WhatsApp. And yeah, so that is the plan. So I'm just going to send a reminder again because I'm so certain that the platform that we're using already sends a reminder, but I'm just going to send one last reminder for people to join, and then we will begin. Thank you so much today for being here and for making the time. We are so grateful. We do not take this for granted at all. I mean, you told me a little bit about how busy your schedule is with all the things on your plate. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We are truly grateful. So we will start once it is 5:40 on dots. 5:40 on dots. So till then, please just get a cup of water or your notes and pens, just strapping, strapping, and then we will begin. All right, 5:40. All right, so it is 5:40 p.m. and we are beginning. Great. Yes, also ready. Hi, good evening. Thank you for joining. This is part two of how to rake in sales through content. Our webinar. It's a webinar that is held or hosted by, sorry about the background noise. I don't know what's going on outside. I hope everybody's okay. But yeah, so it's a webinar that we're hosting for the online sellers community, which is a community that is powered by Ralph Lifts. Ralph Lifts is a logistics platform, a logistics tech platform, and we basically help we basically supply, or should I say, we give the solution that we provide to business owners is delivery. We help them um to have like seamless delivery to their customers using our mobile app and also using our WhatsApp delivery assistants that we have created called Raya. Yeah, but this webinar is one of our many initiatives to just work with and um, partner with business owners and help them to scale growth. We have had quite a few webinars already where we've talked about pricing, we talked about running ads, we've talked about so many different topics, and they are all recorded. And currently, if you go on our website, you will see the recordings for the webinar. So you can just go on our website at ralphleads.com, and you will see the recordings of the previous webinars. So you can watch it and learn, and also share with like business owners. We have really talked about some really um, just really juicy topics. And the most important thing for us whenever we're inviting a guest or inviting a speaker is seeing proof of work. Like we want to know, we don't just invite people because, they have many followers or because it just seems good to invite them. We invite actual business owners who have gotten their hands down and dirty. As of the last part one of this webinar, we had Gita me on board, who is a TikTok pro, and she gave us so many amazing tips when we asked the audience to speak after her session. We saw how people, the business owners that had joined the call, they were very, very, glad that they joined because they learned a lot. So that's super important to us. So you should definitely subscribe. Like if you're not part of our community on WhatsApp, I think Deborah is here. She can send the link in the chat. You should definitely join our community on WhatsApp. We have these webinars at least once a month. Thank you, Deborah. We have these webinars at least once a month, so definitely join and be a part of it. So yeah, without further ado, what we are here for. We are here to learn part two of how to rake in sales through social media. And our speaker today is Yetunde Olatunbosun. Yetunde Olatunbosun is a senior marketing professional, and she's also a social media coach with extensive experience driving brand growth and engagement through creative, data-driven digital strategies. She has worked across multiple industries and she's partnered with both established brands and growing businesses to create impactful content, to manage thriving online communities, and to execute effective growth strategies. She's also the founder and community lead of the Hive Socials. So, the Hive Socials is a community dedicated to creating a safe, supportive space for social media professionals looking to grow, learn, and to thrive. Thank you so much, Ify, for being here, and you have the floor.
All right, thank you so much, Shola Shugumi, for that wonderful intro. So, good evening, everybody. I am very excited to be here. And once again, I was supposed to be part of the last session, but because of problems beyond our means, right, I couldn't join the last session. And I hope we're going to really, have fun and enjoy this one. So, just for me, like a bit of housekeeping, right? If I'm probably moving too fast, feel free to comment or just like indicate that, oh, you're going too fast. If you have a question, kindly let me know. And with that, I'll be going right into what we are here for. As with my sessions, I prepared something very important to us. And because of time, right, I think I will want just one person to tell me, why do you think we're on social media platforms? Like, why do you think we are there? What are we doing there? Why is Deborah on socials? Why is Olashugomi on socials? Why is Joy on socials? What's the essence of we being on this platform? Do we have anybody that just wants to like tell me what they think about that? Why they think we are busy opening Instagram and Twitter accounts to be with people, or you can type because it's possible that you're not in a place whereby you can talk, so you can also type as well.
Feel free to unmute your mic if you want to.
Okay, thank you.
All right, please go ahead.
Yes, I think we have different reasons for being on social media platforms. So are you like asking individually or what
Like
reason?
just generally, like relate it to yourself. Why are you on the social media platform?
Okay, just for fun, for me, for fun and connecting with people. I'm sure that there will be other reasons for different people. So
All
yeah,
right.
that's
Thank
fine.
you for that. But we've actually carried out this survey and we've seen that in 20 people, they will say the same thing. They are there for fun and to connect with people. It's very rare for somebody to tell you that I'm on a social media platform because I want to buy somebody market. It will be like, hey, what am I doing? There's not for that. If I'm on Instagram, I'm probably there to check my friend's story, especially when I see the green tick, close friends. That means that just has landed, that kind of thing, right? So we've connected the survey in 20 people, probably one person will tell you that they are there to buy something or they're there to like advertise. Everybody goes with the feeling of I'm just here to have fun, I'm here to interact, I'm here to, just connect with my people. Now let's hold that thought, right? And move to the reason. Sorry, I'm coming. So let's hold that thought and try to like understand what social media platforms are. So the way it's built, right? Social media platform is built like a community. It's all a global village, right? And the reason why people are there is because they want to connect. Now, everybody's telling you they're there to connect, they're there to connect. You as a business owner, you definitely feel lonely because all of you are saying you're there to connect. Then how do I now come into play? How do I now sell my market? How do I now post things that people will see and then they want to buy? So that's what that thought. Now, the next point I want to probably highlight to us is that if you're on the social media as a revenue generator or sales channel, you never make money for it. Because a lot of people feel like, oh, social media just for connecting, I just for us to have fun. There's nothing we're doing there. If I even have a social media manager, the person should not even stress me. Just take this small money and bring in whatever it is that you like, and let me just continue my business. But it's not like that. It's no longer like that, right? For you to say, I want to break through with social media itself or with a certain platform, You have to also consider the platform as a revenue generator. You have to consider the platform as a sales channel, right? So in as much as we've understood, or in as much as we see social media as a platform that we want to connect, how then do we make sure that we are getting people attention? How then do we make sure people are seeing us and they know that a lot of we're all chilling, no, but at the end of the day, this is what I do for a living. It's just like all week in school. For those of us that we probably used to attend all week is to have fun. But there are vendors that come to sell, right? And a lot of them make money because of the way they position themselves. There's some vendors that they probably have like interactive things around their this thing, their store. There are vendors that they do this, what's the name? They have samples. So when you come to that store, you take a sample. If a pop-off is very, very sweet, you definitely be tempted to buy more. If a chicken leg is probably very tasty, you be tempted to probably buy like a whole chicken. So that's it. So before we go into like the main thing of the day, let us look at social media as a platform whereby we all come together to connect with, right? But that does not mean that there's no space or there's no allowance for you as a business owner to make money. But in as much as you want to make money, you want to rack in sales, you have to look at your social media platforms as a revenue generator. So even if you're having fun, even if your strategy is to be very funny, make sure that at the end of the day, you are making money from it or you are seeing it as a channel that generates money for you. So it seems like a lot of things, right? But we're definitely heading somewhere. Now, the angle I'm approaching today from is the fact that you can either decide to hire a social media manager to come and take over your account, which is very, very good. But again, right, as I always tell people, you cannot be as passionate as the business owner. I've worked with a lot of small businesses, and I can tell you for a fact that no matter how I carry their business on my head, I cannot carry it the way they'll carry it because it's their business. They have like a lot of things tied into it. They have a lot of investment tied into it. And that's what I'm also like yet to say as well. You have to take the as strategist of the brand. If you're a business owner, right, nobody understands your products or your customers, your brand stories better than you do. So it's not even about, oh, I'll just hire a social media person. The person should be there and be doing whatever it is that they want to do. It's not like that. You also have to be a strategist. You have to also understand that I am here to, take over my socials by myself. I am here to make sure that my story is being well told. If you look at the brands, the ad kind of ads that resonate to me when I'm looking at ads from businesses, I used to like Nigerian brand chic. She's always the one wearing her, she's always the one in the background jumping or doing something funny. If you look at Melody Pine, if you look at Mamarazi Pasta, she's always there. I think she even posted a video today of what she's doing this buy one, get something free. She's always there in the forefront of everything. At the end of the day, people don't understand, but we as consumers, we notice it. We see that passion, right? Is That's why there was a particular brand I was working for, Tiz and Co. We noticed that videos with the owner of the business, with the founder, goes further or gets like more engagement than videos with the creators. Because that is going to be there's a way the business person will communicate with you. You can never buy that or get that from any social media person or creator, right? So you have to make sure that you're taking the aim as as the strategist of your brand. You also have to understand that it's not just a place for you to post content. Though, right now, if I want to buy something, right, I think I wanted to get something really. I wanted to get clothes, right, and normally I would ask my friends that alpha share me your plug, but I didn't do that. I just went to Instagram and I had to go and search for I just searched for dresses, shoes, and everything, and then I got like results. So it's more than just a posting content place, right? A lot of people need to understand that it's like a discovery engine for you. I remember when Jumia first came, and that was what a lot of people were usually using like discovery. Now you can just go on Jumia and it's the same thing that we see on Jumia that is happening on our social platforms. So you have to be very intentional about how you position your business. I see a lot of comment of, oh, you are a business owner, you're posting yourself on your business page. It not be so. It's not like that though. Things have changed. It's not like that because at the end of the day, there's a kind of storytelling that is involved with it. There's a kind of resolution that is involved with it. And I'm telling you for a fact, if probably a couple of people have tried it before, right? Even when you're with your fellow business owners, you can't compare that level of passion because if people are in the same business, you can't compare the kind of passion that you have that you expect your employee to have, right? So that's it now. So your role is to intentionally position your business where attention already exists. Remember, we are all there to connect. That means there's already attention there. People already know that I wear clothes, I buy bags, I buy shoes, right? So you position your business where attention already exists, and you make sure that you convert that attention into trust, conversations, and eventually sales. That's what a lot of people do not understand, right? Sometimes when they open a page, they think they will see sales immediately. For some people, it works, but for some people, it doesn't. Sometimes you really have to build your attention into trust because at the end of the day, we still have the bad eggs in the vendor community. People that when you buy something from them, the item actually come in very great, right? I think I ordered perfumes from somebody one time. Very beautiful package, very beautiful item. But the issue was that the delivery person was very naughty, was very nasty, and all those type of things, they kind of kill the brand. But because I've known her since uni, it was very easy for me to forgive her. And I'm sure another person will not forgive her, to be honest, right? So you have to make sure that you're converting your attention into trust. Make sure that end to end, everything that you're doing is Gragacha is very good, right? Your customer service is good to go. The way you're posting your page is good to go. Your logistics as well is very, very good. I have to make sure that at the end of the day, you are having conversations around your brand. And of course, sales definitely come into play. So I'm going to walk us through 7 steps you can actually rake in sales as a business owner. And I will not be reading verbatim. I'll not be taking us through it. Now, the first one you have to do is that you have to look at your products and look at the platform that resonates with it. And the way I ranked it Instagram. I think I ranked it Instagram, X, and Twitter. I'm not sure. But I'm going to Instagram X and this thing and TikTok. I'm not sure. Now, not every platform works the same way. That's the truth, right? For Instagram, everybody knows that what works best for Instagram are visually appealing products. That means you as a person, you have to make sure that the kind of product you are posting, and it's not even about having a phone or having one kind of phone. There's this series by the smartphone videographer. She's also a vendor on Instagram, right? She did a series and she used different phones from a techno, something spark to a techno, whatever. And she showed that it's not about the device you have, is how you use that device. We understand that Instagram is good for visually appealing products. So why are you posting your product, yama yama? Why are you just posting one very blurry picture? It's not good. It doesn't even speak well of you as somebody that you're actually taking this, you're intentional about this platform. And you also have to understand that Instagram resonates more with fashion, beauty, food, weddings, lifestyle, and events, brands that need aesthetics and storytelling. And people feel like, oh my God, I'm selling shoes. Can there be aesthetics around my shoes? Now lie. They can actually be aesthetics around your shoes. That's where the intentionality and storytelling comes to play, right? Whatever it is that you are doing, there are ways you can rebrand or package yourself that it looks so good. You may look at yourself that I'm probably selling handkerchief. How do I make handkerchief attractive? Oh, please come on. You can use handkerchief as bananas. You can use handkerchief as like what's the name of that as charms in your jeans and everything. Just look for proper product placement just to make your things look cool. What works on Instagram? Reels works on Instagram. Carousel works. Before and after content testimonials. Like people want to see a testimonial. You probably delivered food to somebody. You can tell them that you know what, quickly do me a video, just like a under 60 seconds video. Tell me how my food came through for you, that kind of thing. People see it and they love it. Melody Pines, she does testimonials too of her parfait and she uses them to run ads. And people are like, that means this thing must be good though, that kind of thing. And then it is them to purchase, as well as behind the scene moments and creator collaborations. There are slides that speak to creator collaborations, so I'm not really like dwell much on it. Now, let's talk about X, what works on Twitter. I see a lot of business owners, they will say that I'm just focused on Instagram only. I'm not, I don't care what's happening on X. And truth of the matter is that you can actually also make sales on X. There's no channel that you cannot make sales on. And there's something called customer touch points in the customer life. Like for instance, now if I ever want to get something from Joy, I saw a post on Instagram, I ignored it. I saw a post again on X, I ignored it. I saw a post again on Twitter. I was like, you know what? Let me just buy it. Now you've met me probably at the touch point, right? And I want to get from you. So that's it. So you never can tell where your customers can come from. I think I excluded WhatsApp. I should have included WhatsApp. A lot of you, we have businesses, but we're not even proud to tell our contacts that this is what we sell. And WhatsApp is such a very, very good platform to build trust because it's contact to contact. Somebody can just post on their status, who do you know can deliver this thing to me in bulk quantity? And another person from that contact will refer them. And before you know it now, you've closed out a very strong deal. Now, if you want to probably navigate X right, understand that X is a platform that is best for having like a brand personality around your brand, best for conversation led brand, best for thought leadership, best for culture driven marketing. And people feel like it's a lot of work, but there are so many ways that you can insert yourself in what you do. For instance, let's say you sell shoes. You can probably do like a very, very funny tweet that, oh, ladies are always stealing their men's slippers or pants or something, right? It's a cultural conversation. People are there talking. As they are talking, you just plug your thing there. If so, don't steal your guys' slippers again or men, don't allow your ladies to steal your palm again. Get your shoe from me, right? But in the beginning, you already use like, a cultural conversation to kind of join them in. You can also do your thought leadership. Thought leadership is basically you sharing your process, talking about your business, talking about how you've excelled, and creating like a community around that. And then people patronize you from there. What works on eggs? Of course, that all takes work. People like people that are giving bad boosts, but that may not even be the personality you're trying to create for your brand. You may do something else, right? You can do opinions, just relatable commentary, community engagement, reactive posts, right? Let's say somebody is dragging somebody on top of clothes, and like, why are people even dragging each other on top of clothes? When I sell clothes, you can always get shoes, that kind of thing, right? It's just about knowing how best to insert yourself in the conversations. And even if you are not even the one managing the account, you can also provide a guide for whoever is managing the account. So at the end of the day, everybody knows that this thing, you are still the strategist, right? Now, people may not buy immediately from X, but remember, brands are consistently during conversations intendedly, which is true. I never can tell where these people can meet you. And I've had cases of people talking about referrals they get offline. Like probably somebody just met them randomly and they were like, do you know somebody that sells this one? Do you know this person on Instagram? You know this person on X, you know this person on TikTok. This person sells this and that too. You can buy from them, right? So that's what showing up gets you. When you are present everywhere, people remember you. And there's something called top of mind awareness, right? You are on the mind of people. If I hear go for it, what comes to my mind is Dano Milk because they're always saying go for it. If I hear superstar moms, what comes to my mind is Kellogg's because that's what they usually say. So that's how it is. So when people hear shoes, when people hear cakes, when people hear bags, are they thinking of your brand? If they say bags in Lagos, are they thinking of you? Like that's how you keep on building awareness till you are at the top. Now let's talk about TikTok, right? TikTok is very good when it comes to discovery. How people can discover your channel, how you can go viral, and short form storytelling. Like, oh my god, I really love TikTok so much. And business owners have evolved beyond posting their products. You see them doing a story, even the ones that try to do fake transfer to them, they make story content from it. Like, pack this order with me, oh. Let's go and deliver somebody that paid for my bag with fake transfer. They end up packing empty bag or something. Do you understand? Like it's still funny, it's still cute and everything. And TikTok has younger audiences, right? And it's very easy for you to probably push out an educational or what entertaining content. And to me, TikTok is very low effort in the sense that you don't really have to be perfect. You just have to be authentic. You have to probably show up with trends, show up with problem solving videos and product demonstrations. That's how you can basically like enjoy TikTok. You don't even have to stress. Like I know a couple of business owners that they manage their TikTok accounts themselves. They don't even use a social media manager because it's easy. You can just make a random video. Instagram really Instagram really expects you to come correct with the aesthetics and everything. But TikTok is not like that. You can just make a random video and before you know it now, you go viral. Fine. And once you go viral, the traffic is coming where to your account. And then as I said, top of mind awareness and of course you make sales. Now, my second point in how to rake in sales, right, through social media is the fact that you have to understand your business yourself before creating content. Like I'm literally talking to you now. Many brands create content without understanding. It's one thing for you to know what you sell, but you really understand the business. You really understand the scope of what you're doing. What exactly are you selling? And that's why for a lot of people, yes, is going to be recorded and sent. So for a lot of people, right, they don't know what they are selling, right? You are selling shoes. Are you actually selling shoes or you're selling comforts? You're selling like comfort for people because it's beyond shoes. They don't know how to tell that story. But why should people share? Why should people care about you? Are you selling bags or you're selling an easy way for people to go around and carry their books, that kind of thing, right? And a lot of luxury brands are the ones that really get to see the way they position iPhone. Oh, it's not just about buying iPhone, you're buying class. See where they position the Mercedes Benz. A lot of businesses actually get it, right? But for small businesses, you just then the people just know what I'm selling. All those things are boring. Do you get like you really, really have to show up, understand what you're selling, understand how best to tell your story. Now, before you even say, well, post no, before you approve a post, because I believe that your social media manager will definitely run the post through you, right? You have to ask yourself 30 questions. What problem does my product solve? What emotion does it want to trigger? Like this context, what do I want to gain from it at the end of the day? Why would somebody choose us over other alternatives? And that's what a lot of people don't even get. They don't look at that page and be like, we were selling this shoe, right? These are my competitors. Why, as a person, why do I think I will buy from other people and not buy from me? Like, what do you think will convince other people to buy from this person and not buy from me? What could it be? And those are things that help you to guide. Those are things that help you guide before you create content, right? Before you create or approve content, because like I said, it's possible that you may not be creating content for multiple people, maybe approving the content from your social media person. Now, the third thing is that you have to study where your competitors play. You cannot be on Twitter where all your competitors are on Instagram. Doesn't work like that. You have to be where they are. And your competitors basically give you free market search. Like, what a lot of us do. If you go to that page, you can easily see, you don't even have to be a social media manager. You can easily see the content that has more likes, more comments, more shares, right? Look for how to duplicate it for your side. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we are basically in the same space. If it's working for them, it definitely work for you. Look at the platforms they prioritize. Look at their best performing content. Look at their comment sections. Are people saying something about them? Right? Are people saying things like, "Oh, I like this your content. Oh, can I say more? Oh, can you people do this?" Those are ways for you to like get ideas. You have done your research, are reaching good to go. And it's not like you are copying them. Like I said, you're not copying your competitors. What you are doing is that you're studying them to identify opportunities to stand out. So that as much as you are taking ideas from there, right, you are refining it and making it better. And sometimes the opportunity may just be better consistency. For instance, your competitors may be posting once a week. You can probably do 3 times a week. You've literally beaten them in that better positioning, better customer education. They probably talked about the fact that, this bag, when you buy this bag, right, this is how to clean the bag. And they may not be right in the way they explained how to clean the bag. You may have better knowledge for it. It's something you can do and post on your page. And that's where the better customer education comes into play. Now, the fourth thing is the fact that you have to create content with intention. It's not just about being consistent. It's not about being consistent, right? It's not about saying, I'm posting 5 contents per week. I'm posting every day. It's beyond that. There are things we call content pillars when we do what's this thing when we do content calendars, right? And posting every day that actually does not guarantee sales. You're not going to get sales from posting every day. You have to post with intention. When you even post with intention, you can even track where inquiries are coming from, because before people buy from you, they inquire. It's possible that you post a content that says that all our load have landed, or everybody come and see you. What you're trying to do is that you're showing proof. I'm not a scam. My people can see my process when it comes to what I carry, when it comes to like my business. People can see that content will definitely resonate. That maybe somebody has probably been stalking your page for like, this person is authentic, or this person is true. I like this person. You can post a very funny TikTok with your staff. What are you doing there? You're entertaining. So at the end of the day, all this content are doing something, but they can only do something when you're intentional with them rather. Right. It's not just about post every day, just pack nonsense and post every day. It does not work like that. Make sure you are very, very intentional about what you do. Have a very simple content structure, content that drives attention, that creates value, build trust, and then your offer. You can probably be doing talking heads. You can decide to do, what, I want to do a day in my life as a CEO of my business for the next 6 weeks. And after you do everything, this is what I do, this is how it is. So at the end of the day, come and buy from me. There has to be like a CTA, right? What are you promoting? Are you telling people to follow you? Are you telling people to come and shop from you? People buy after repeated exposure and trust building. Like, I think the only person I bought something from at once, I want to remember how I saw that girl. Okay, so I bought something from her, and there was something she did. When I texted her that I wanted to get something from her, she sent me a voice note because I was not really so sure. When I heard, I was like, this is a person. Like, it just kind of made me feel at home. And I've been buying stuff from her repeatedly, and that's how it is, right? You can just employ that small tactic when people send you what's the name? When people send you a DM, just send them a voice notes, not because you like sending voice notes, but because you want to establish that human connection with them. People want to talk to people. They don't want to talk to AI or talk to robots, right? They want to see that this person really, really cares about me. Oh, I love it. Even a simple thing as when people send you message, I want to buy from you on Instagram. You then I'm like, hello, thank you for reaching out to me. This is Deborah on the line. This is Ori on the line. They understand that okay. This is a human being, right? Just something very simple like that, Seth, can even tweak or make your business better when it comes to making sales. Because at the end of the day, once people see that they buy from you, right, it's easier for them to refer. Now, the fifth one is where me and business owners usually fight. invest in ad content. There's a limit to what organic content can do when it comes to visibility, when it comes to driving sales, but you should be able to run ads. Like I open my Instagram every day, I see a lot of brands running ads, and it's good because sometimes you even have good content, but there's nobody to see it. And all you have to do is probably boost the content for like 20K, just running through ad manager, just for increased reach, and then things start becoming better. Now, the biggest mistakes business owners make is that they boost random posts with that strategy, right? It's not even all content you should even boost. Rather, turn winning organic posts into ads, which is so true. There's some content that are performing well organically, and to me, those are the best to even pump in on ads because they'll definitely do well. Focus on clear messaging, show your product in action, include social proof and testimonials. Like I said, back to Melody Pine, most of our videos now, so if they see me, I dey pack my parfait. Somebody is having the parfait, she delivered the parfait to John Jazzy, that kind of thing, right? It's social proof, it's testimonials, and that is what she's investing in. At the end of the day, we have to make sure that good ads do not feel like ads. I should not know that I am watching an advertised product. I need to feel at home. They should feel useful or relatable. And that's what a couple of brands do. I'm not talking about small businesses. Brands like, I think Golden Penny, Honeywell, Pepsi, they do it. They just pumping in a couple of content. When I see it, I'll have engaged before I know that these people want for me that journey, that kind of thing, right? Now you also have to know how to use creator collaboration strategically. There's some creators that they are just building their fan base. They may have 500 followers, but I can guarantee you that 50 people will be definitely be interested in your product, and that's like a big win. That's 10% of their followers, right? Excuse me, that's 10% of their followers. So there's some people that are just building their fan base and are willing to do content for you for a shrinking money. You do the content, you pay small or you pay with your product, and then you can even use the content with their agreement, right? To run ads, and then you are good to go. So you have to know how to use creator collaboration strategy. You cannot be saying, I want to make money, I want to make money. You're not willing to also invest. You should also be able to invest so that by the time you come and reap all your goodies, you'll be happy with yourself. Now, what the creators do for you, they help you build credibility, they introduce your product to new audiences, they humanize your business, they help you increase conversation conversions rather through trust. Now, you don't always need influencers with huge numbers, which is very true. But these micro communities, creators with strong engagement, loyal communities, relevant audiences that are everywhere. People trying to tap into the big mainstream creator community, people with 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers. Those people definitely have at least 10% of people, I'm not even joking, that are interested in what you do. And you never can tell, right? Like I said, when you are doing when you start out selling on socials, it's not a thing of it's the way the profit comes does not come like a tap rushing and just bringing out water. It's little drop of water, it accumulates, and when it does, you'll be surprised at the results you are getting. Now, our last point is the fact that social media sales come from trust. It's not just about being visible, right? You can be visible, people can know you, but they don't trust you, right? And that's where you now have to start rethinking, what can I do to make sure people trust me? Do I need to get like an influencer at this time to endorse me? Do I need to even get my customers to come and make random videos, just endorse me and give me a tag? Now, views do not automatically equal sales, right? Sales happen when your audience understands your value. You get when your message is clear, when your content is consistent, when your brand feels trustworthy, and when people repeatedly encounter your business. And to be very honest, the very awesome and cheap way to build trust is when your face is there, when people can trace you. You'll be very surprised. Before I buy things, right, I'm going to go and check the person's personal Instagram. I want to see you because who are you? In this era of now I ordered what I got, like a lot of things are just happening, right? I want to see you. They check you, they see you, they see that you probably have like a physical store. If you don't have a physical store, they see videos of you packing orders, that kind of thing. Those are what people love to see. So I'm just here to like tell business owners, like in as much as you are doing very good, you are doing your strategies, make sure that you are also there. You're also putting your face there because sometimes that's the issue. You should maybe stop people from buying. It's just trust. They need to trust you. And that's where you need to be hands-on. Like I said, you can have a social media person doing your socials and everything for you. But you have to take the M as a strategist. You have to really sit down and don't care, be like, I'm going to pull you today. So that is it from it, and you have to make sure that people build trust. And with that little talk for me, I've come to the end of my session, so I'll be available for questions. I think I can take a couple of questions or contributions or discussions, right, from everybody. I just even talk and do like a deep dive into what has been said so far.
Thank you so much here today. Thank you so much.
Thank
That was so good.
you.
Joy, just give me a second. I will let you speak now. Thank you so much, Yetunde. Yeah, I think Joy has a question, so I'll just let her go. And then we can
All
continue.
right, no
Joy, go ahead.
problem.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Yetunde. That was quite very insightful and a great eye opener. So I sell perfumes on Instagram, and to be honest, I am just posting my images, like my perfume images there and all of that. And yeah, it's not even actually, it's not like I work. I have a drop shipper supplier that they allow us. They post their images and they allow us to use their images. So I don't even have a store yet, and most of the times the orders are based on demand. So I don't even know. I feel like I've been stuck for a while, and I don't know what to do to get sales from there. The only sales I've gotten so far are just within my network, my church members and friends and siblings. But I'm trying to see. I'm really curious to know what I can do to start practically getting sales on Instagram. Like what three steps can I do? What three actions can I take? To start. I've been thinking of boosting the boosting idea you mentioned, but I don't even know if it's the right timing or not, or if that's going to convert because I see it as a yeah, it's a good business risk, but then I want to be sure if it's the right time to take it and all of that. So that's my question. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, no one. So I think the first thing is we're going to define your business goal. So do you really want to scale, or is just something you are doing by the side?
I want to scale.
You want to scale? Yeah, because I'm sure if with some people and they tell you that they don't want to scale, they just enjoy what they do. Like the money they have, they just enjoy the way they just have some. I'm serious. You meet some people, that's what they tell you that they're very comfortable with what they're doing. So if you want to scale, that means that you, in a way, have to cut off that drop shipping connection. Because I've done drop shipping before. I know that it's the same generic pictures everybody posts on the same account, and it's very suspicious when you see like six people posting the same thing, right? So that's by the side. One other thing you can do is a lot of peak seasons have gone, Valentine, Mothers, and everything. You can probably collaborate with somebody that the business complements what you do. E.g., we know that after perfume, you probably need like maybe books. After perfume, what again goes with perfume? You need underwear, that kind of thing, so that they can like attach. So that what you're doing at that moment is just making sure that you are visible. If I probably buy panties from somebody and I got the perfume from a particular window as the attachee, when my perfume runs out, I'm going to definitely go and look for that person. That's one. Another thing you can do is the ads that you considered, right? You can probably do, you know what, let me just pump a little bit of money in ads. And the third thing you can do is to probably get like a creator and do series. And truth of the matter is that you have to also give it time. I say in the next 3 months, I want to make money from my business. But from 3 months, my drops of water starts from today. Let me employ a creator. Let's be doing skits together. And I'm telling you that at the end of 1 month, you should at least start getting inquiries. Right. Once you have inquiries, it's easier for you to convert those people that are inquiring from you into sales. So it's like a process. Like I said, if you want to scale, you definitely have to cut off that dropshipping thing, right? People have to feel like you are the one supplying, you're the Bobo Niche Noah of perfume, right? And there's so many things you can explore when you have a creator. You can probably educate people. A lot of, I think what's trending now is the fact that people are body odor. Oh my god, it's so annoying, right? It's something you can do a series on 6 ways on why you should not have body odor. I have a perfume for 5K. You cannot tell me that you cannot afford 5K, that kind of thing. Try to adapt your tone per platforms, and you definitely like work from there. So that's it. As long as you're ready to scale, you're ready to put in the work efforts and get somebody that can also be generating ideas for you, because you know you work, so you may not have that time, that luxury of time, so and be generating ideas, and you also have to cooperate, because that's why we're always fighting our clients. They don't always want to cooperate for videos. So that's like some practical steps you can take to making money from socials.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I have one follow-up question concerning the
Oh, please,
content creator. The creator part, how do I get them? Where do I find such people? Creators.
concerning the,
Creators. You said
they're
I should work.
everywhere. Oh. Like I'm not even joking. They're everywhere. I can probably connect with some. I'm telling you, like that. You see, I'm very sure by the time we leave this call, in the next 2 hours, you're going to see somebody that has like maybe 5K followers and puts creator in their bio. They're everywhere. But because your mind is not on them, you not easily pick them out. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Oh,
that's how it is.
okay. All right. Thank you so much.
But you're
Thank you
welcome.
so much, Yetunde. So interestingly, our last webinar to the one we held, the part one to this, we had somebody who sells fragrances as well, and there was something we did then. So we told one of one of the members of the audience that we want you to come up and tell us about your business, and then our speaker will just like help you, give you some strategies. And interestingly, it was the perfume, it was the fragrance person who also came up at that point and talked about her business. And our speaker then gave her some suggestions that are also kind of different from what yesterday is giving. So I think if you have some time, it would be great for you to watch. Joy, I'm speaking to you now. It would be great for you to watch that recording. You can just fast forward or just skip towards the end, because that was where she really spoke to that particular problem. And yeah, so I'm sure you can get it from there and also add it with what yesterday has told you, and then like synthesize it and see how it will really work for your business. I also did dropshipping once when I was in school, and I understand what is they saying with the fact that um that the fact that when your product is not actually with you, it's usually difficult to sell it and also have people trust you, right? Because they don't know you from anywhere. So you really want to use content to build trust, and use content to just show people who you are, the face behind the brand. Um, yeah, and from I think you should watch that recording. It will definitely help you. So after this call, we'll send out the recording for this one and for the last one, so you can watch it again and just get some tips from there, and take it. Hi, Sifa Collections. Do you have any question? If you have any question, please put it in the chat, or you can come up and speak. Um, Yesterday, one of the things that okay, okay, was this recorded? Yes, it was recorded. Um, one of the things that stood out for me in what is this said is also about the running of ads. I think that there's a point you get to in your, especially with Instagram, Meta in general now. TikTok is even still okay. You can still, TikTok still supports small creators, right? Still supports small businesses. But Instagram Meta in general is just so money centric. Like you have to put money at some point. Gone are the days when you could just go viral on your own. I mean, it could happen, but gone are the days when you could just be on your own in your house, and you just post a few times, and then all your audiences are seeing, your followers are actually seeing your post. At this point, maybe 2% of your followers are seeing the posts you are making. And out of those 2%, like 1% of those 2% are engaging, right? So you want to put some money in. Like when she said that, I was like, oh, this is tea. And so if you want you need more guidance as to how to run ads. We also already had a webinar about that. I think that was sometime in September last year or November. We had an ad specialist, two ad specialists actually come on board. And in fact, for that, I think we have the recording. We also have the documents, like the presentation, so you can go through and use those to run your ads, or to learn how to run ads. Like that would be really, really helpful for you. Yeah, so does anybody else have any question before I continue to yap? How can you get these resources? Please join our online community, our WhatsApp community, join the group chat, and you can ask your questions there. There are some things we said before that we can just send again if you ask. So just join the community, and then you'll be fine. I think they were already sent the link to the community, but if you can please just resend it for those that are, yeah, thank you. Deborah, please resend. Thank you. Does anybody else have any question or any comments for Yetunde? Okay, if we don't have any questions, for those of you that have been here since, the way I already said one thing that stood out for me, I would like one or two people to also come up and say one thing that stood out for them in all the things that yesterday said. If you cannot come up on stage, please drop it in the chat. Just one thing that yesterday said from this entire presentation, one thing that has stood out for you, even before you go back and rewatch it or something. Just one thing that has stood out for you, please. Does anybody want to share that? I would love to see that in the comments or in the chat. Okay, Sifa, please go ahead.
Okay, hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Okay, thank you for hosting this.
You are sounding far from your device. I don't think we can hear you well.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, is it better? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, much
All
better.
right, sir. All right. Thank you for hosting this and to our facilitator for today. Thank you. I think that the presentation was very simple and easy to understand. And I think something that stood out for me is because most of the time for us business owners, we feel like it has to be perfect, it has to look a certain way, maybe because we are conditioned to how Instagram works and we feel like that's how other platforms work as well. So I like that she mentioned that for TikTok, for instance, you do not have to be perfect, just be relatable, be yourself, be authentic, and all of that. And I think that's something I'm holding on to that I'll start doing going forward. Because most of the time I just feel that okay, this content I think it needs to be this kind of way and all of that for me to post. But now I have an understanding that okay, as long as it's just authentic, it's not that perfect, it's good, it communicates what I would love it to, it works. So thank you for that.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for coming up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to Yesterday for also dropping that good tip. Honestly, there was today I was online and I saw somebody who she dropped a new collection. She's a small business owner and she's a fashion designer. And she recently dropped a new collection a new collection and she was doing a video. She had these videos where she was showing the dresses. And I was like, oh my God, one day in like 5 years' time, if she's consistent, this will be a throwback video for her. Like I think that's something that we all have to keep in mind. Like this is not going to be you forever, right? Like you start small, but you will if you're consistent and you are wise and smart with your business and you're intentional about it, what you are doing now will be a throwback. Like it will be like, oh, look at where we were coming from and look at where we are now. Do you understand? So don't see where you are right now, like this stage that you are right now, as the long and short of it. There is so much more to you if you continue to be intentional and strategic with your business growth, right? There was something that one of our speakers once said, that which was what made what yesterday said in response to Joy also really stand out. When she said she asked that, do you really want to scale your business? Because when we had a webinar. I think our webinar before this, how to grow through social media. The webinar was on how to scale your business from your home, and it was an Ibadan edition. We had speakers from Ibadan. Because we wanted to just talk with Ibadan folks. We had already had one for Lagos, and so we wanted to do one for Ibadan. Both recordings are available. And one of the things that the speaker said, his name is Courage, he said, you have to really be sure that you want to grow do you want to grow your business, or do you want to just do it on the side? If you want to grow your business, then you have to start acting like a person that wants to grow their business. You have to start thinking like a business owner that wants to scale. And I think that mindset shift is really, really big. In the chat, I also see that Joy said, for me, it will be the importance of mirroring what is working for your competitors. That is tea. That is such a great hack. And yesterday, thank you so much for dropping that as well. It's like one of the easiest ways to scale. Like you don't know what to do, just go and see what your competitors are doing. It doesn't mean you copy and paste, but you can go with the vibe. Like you can see, oh, they are talking about this. How can I make it better? Or what can I talk about that people can also care about, right? And I think that's just awesome. So thank you Joy for also dropping it. All right, so we have come to the end of today's webinar. I'm glad that we kept the time. Thank you everyone for joining. Join the community. You get the recording by tomorrow or Saturday max. And we'll also send the recording to the last to part one of this webinar. And any other resource that you need. I think I also talked about the advertisement, like how to run ads on Meta. Please just drop it in the chat what you need. And somebody will cater to you. No worries. Thank you all for joining. Again, my name is Olashibomi. I am the lead marketer at Routelift, and Routelift is a logistics tech solution. If you are in Lagos, some parts of Ibadan and Abuja and Port Harcourt, we cater to business owners to provide logistics services. So that was one thing that um, yesterday talked about, she said you have to ensure that all the processes in all the steps in your business are seamless, right? And so we try to cater for, not we try to, we cater to the logistics arm of it. So we cater to that part so you can focus on other parts, right? You can focus on your business experience and customer experience and growing your business and scaling and all of those things while you just let Ralphie's take care of logistics. And you can visit our website, ralphie's.com, to learn more about how we do this. You can download our app, Ralphie's, or you can use Raya. Raya is a WhatsApp delivery assistance that we created, and it's easy, it's smooth. You can run deliveries on it, you can place orders, you can estimate prices of your deliveries, you can fund your wallet, you can basically do everything without leaving WhatsApp. Like, that's really amazing, and we think we did something, we ate with that. So I would love for you to experience it too. So please go ahead, visit our website, ralphie.com, and you will learn more about that. Ralphie.com is the parents, should I say the parents for the online sellers community, which is the community that we have been telling you to join. And it's also the community that hosts these webinars. The community is for business owners. We are partnering with business owners to grow, to scale. That's really what we are here for. We are here for you. We are not getting anything from the community, like we're not earning or anything. It's not paid, it's nothing. We're just doing all of this for free so that business owners can grow and scale their businesses. Once again, thank you so much for joining and spending time with us this evening. We will get the recordings to you. I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful evening, and you join us for our next webinar when we announce it. Take care, and yeah, shout out to you today again. Eze, thank you so much again. If you learned one or two things from this webinar, also post about it on social media, on your WhatsApp. It's just great for others to also learn. Thank you, everyone, and I'm ending the call now. Bye.